Oh, it's Petro Predictions here. Even though the 2022 World Cup final was contested between two nations that have already won the World Cup before, this final 32 nation layout of a World Cup has been monumental for the game on the global scale. It's the knockout stages of this tournament that look particularly global as well. For the first time ever, you had 3 Asian representatives. For only the second time, 2 African countries, 1 from North America, and the rest were from Europe and South America. Every African nation and almost every Asian nation won at least one game in the World Cup for the first time ever, Qatar being the only one that didn't win a game. And this World Cup saw the most collective wins for Africa and the most collective wins for Asia. And hey, you also saw Saudi not get thrashed, and their biggest loss was only 2-0. And this World Cup also saw, for the first time ever, an African country beating Brazil at a World Cup. Of course, we cannot forget this World Cup saw the first ever African semi-finalist and Arab finalist. And maybe Morocco have proven their point to FIFA after all those failed World Cup hosting bids to finally host a World Cup. Or come on, at least with someone like Spain or Portugal. Only one foreign manager managed to get their team out of the group stages in the World Cup. So this clearly shows that native managers are the way forward. Even though the elite nations will always try and be one step ahead of everyone else, there should be optimism that the beautiful game is becoming more globally even that bit. Especially with the World Cup increasing to 48 teams, this will only increase the chances mathematically of other nations apart from European and South American countries progressing in the World Cup and even winning a World Cup in the future. There was a lot of different interesting tactical plays amongst all the different nations, and especially compared to the last World Cup in 2018, where that World Cup so many goals were just scored from set pieces. This also had a lot of different shock results as well. It also set a new standard for the highest goal scoring tournament with 172 goals, and to be fair, it looked like the craziest World Cup final ever. And we cannot forget, this is the first ever World Cup that was held in the winter of the Northern Hemisphere and in the middle of European leagues. However, I was okay with this. I do remember as a child, World Cups and European tournaments and whatnot were always played in the summer. That was during exam times, and maybe it being mid-season in the winter would get more children viewing a World Cup. Who knows? But what do you guys think? Do you think Africa and Asia's great performance were impacted by the World Cup being mid-season? Or do you think mid-season was just inconvenient? Let me know your comments in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Petro Prediction.